Hey, what's up, guys? This is your boy Benzi from Benzi Boy Gaming on YouTube and Benzi Boy underscore Gaming on Twitch. I got my Templar build video today, and a lot of you guys have been bugging me for it, and I'm so happy you guys are interested in this setup, and I'm more than glad to help you guys out here. This build's really freaking complicated, and I tried making a video earlier, and it came up to like 15 minutes, and I didn't even break the surface. So we're gonna break this up into segments, guys. We're gonna go over gear, spells, champion points in one video, and the next video is going to be like straight hardcore mechanics. If you want to be elitist, you should probably watch the second part for advanced tactics and information on the build. On paper, this build looks like every other Templar build. Maybe I don't know what other Templars are running. So that differentiates. But basically, there's mechanics behind this build that make it work and what makes it amazing. And ultimately, if you guys want to adapt your playstyles, you might want to consider what I'm doing, or if you want to replicate the build, you need to understand what I'm doing. The second segment will be critical to those who want to push their skills to the next level. So we're on a 0 leg today at my house, and welcome to an episode of MTV Cribs. But in all seriousness, no, I'm a Breton lumberjack, and this is the life I chose. Anyway, I'm gonna quickly go over gear. Gear's not anything special, and then spells will do. And I know you guys are gonna probably be interested in champion points. Okay, I'll say this later. Okay, about champion points. So basically, for gear, we got we got the very low end, old school Engine Guardian, V12 and V14. I haven't played any Undaunted since I got back, and I haven't played anything but Templar. So it is what it is. I got what I got. We got all Magicka enchantments on all of our armor pieces, so remember that. Unfortunately, we have a heavy armor Engine Guardian piece, but it has impenetrable, that's why I'm running it. Otherwise, I'd probably run 2 pieces of medium Engine Guardian with impenetrable, or maybe 6 light, 1 medium. I think medium's pretty badass compared to heavy. Heavy is just completely useless. At least you get stamina recovery with medium armor, right? And dodge cost reduction. Anyway, so Engine Guardian is the shit. You can repense your engine. Okay, I'll talk about that later. But you can repense your little robots, and that's really amazing feature with Engine Guardian. So we got 2-piece Engine Guardian, 1 light, 1 heavy. Like I said, rather run 2 medium or 1 medium, 1 light. And we got 5-piece Kaggernock's Hope. All my traits are gonna be impenetrable, guys. They're just a big build mechanic I'm trying to foster here. So with that in mind, all my pieces are impenetrable. All my armor pieces also have Magicka enchantments. So that's pretty straightforward. That's the armor. We changed things a little bit with the jewelry. We got 2-piece Ring Willpower with health enchantment and spell damage enchantments. So health trait and spell damage enchantments. And we got a 1-piece endurance with spell health enchantment, health trait and spell damage enchantment. So with the 2-hander, we're running the willpower, so we have the 3-piece bonus for extra pew pew DPS, and on the sword and shield bar we got the endurance for the extra stamina recovery. I'm gonna go into detail about that later. Is that a player or an NPC? I don't know. It has to be an NPC. That guy tripped me out last video. I didn't know what the hell was going on, but that's totally an NPC, guys. That's my man, by the way. I'm married to that dude. Anyway, okay, so spells, we got DPS spells on our 200 bar. We got the jabs, toppling charge, radiant impression. Main DPS is jabs. Main burst is toppling charge, proxy debt, dawnbreaker, and radiant impression just to kill those low health targets that just won't die. Elusive mist for mobility, but I do switch that out for something else, and I'll show you in a second. Okay, structured entropy for the extra health on our sword and shield bar. Honor the dead for the return Magicka on heals. And repens for that Engine Guardian. Repens, or if there's just a lot of dead people because you've been massacring things. It's really nice to get that free heal and stamina back to keep on tanking. Purifying Ritual. Spam the shit out of this spell. I don't care if you're like 10% health. If you don't have debuffs on you, you win. Channel Focus for the increased tankiness and magic recovery. And Bat Swarm, and clouding clouding bat storm. I don't know, fucking clouding storm. Anyway, that shit's amazing. I mean, you pop that up, nobody can see you. You're just jabbing things to death, and they don't know what's hitting them. Um, so stats are pretty low. We got high Magicka pool. We're looking at 25k to 30k health. I like to be at that health for my healing purposes, and I'll explain that in the next video. Our spell damage is around 3250 with major and minor sorcery. We get the major from structured entropy and the minor from radiant oppression because of Templar passives. So we get 5% from casting radiant oppression and 20% for casting entropy. That wipe us up leg though. So that's the spell. It's pretty straightforward. We got a little bit of a burst. We got a little bit of sustained damage, and we got lots of healing, survivability with our sword and shield out. So it's pretty straightforward. The gear is pretty straightforward. I'll explain why I'm running this awkward weapon and jewelry setup in the next video. So the last thing we have to do is go over the champion points. These always change, so don't hold my word to it. But basically, I like 20 to 30 into block expertise. All of the rest of my points, I have 143 out of 167 right now. I only have 427 champion points. So the rest of my, 24 champion points will be going into resistance. We got 30 into thick skin, 30 into hardy, 10 into elemental defender. Just 20 to 30. I think 20 if you like something, you should put 20 into it. 30 to 40, maybe even 50 if you really like something. Just because the mitigating returns really screws you over if you put like 100 into one thing and 67 into another, you know what I mean? So you get really good benefit by splitting your points around, and that's what I did here. I really like resistance, so I'm going to put the rest into resistance, for example. And 10 into quick recovery just for that increased healing on yourself. Basically what we're doing here is we're mitigating a lot of Magicka and elemental damage, and damage over times. And here we're being able to, we're reducing the cost of blocking, because we are running sword and shield, and reducing critical damage for those medium armor builds. Here we got Magician for that decreased spell cost. It's not really great passive, so you might want to take only put 10 into that one, for example. We got Mooncalf 20 just for that extra stamina recovery, super helpful, and I'll explain in the next video why. Just because it stacks with everything really. We got everything into Arcanist. I mean, Arcanist is the only thing really worth in the green tree, in the green skill line, and like 30 into Tumbling. It might be a bit excessive, but it's good. I mean, you CC break a lot, you dodge roll a lot, so it's really good to have. It doesn't scale very well. It goes up, like, the increments are terrible on how it goes up. So let's go over here first. We got 70 into Thaumaturge. I was hesitant to put 80 because it's just really hard capping the crap out of that thing, and it's really not giving you much benefit anymore. And we got 30 into Blessed for that increased healing, and I think I might just put the rest into Elfborn. Maybe more into Blessed, I'm not really sure yet. So champion points are interesting, maybe. The gear's pretty mediocre, and the jewelry is a little bit interesting. So I think I'm gonna end the video here. We basically just gave you the build, what I'm doing, but the details and the mechanics will be explained in the next video, just because it's gonna be longer and more complicated. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed and this build was helpful. I'm patient for your questions if you guys have any, and I don't know, stay tuned for the next video if you're really interested in getting to that higher level thinking and mechanics. Take care, guys, and I'll catch you later.